What are you doing there? Hey, Lee.
Gotcha, didn't I? I got you. You're waiting for me to come right along this way and walk in and open up the tent. Well, I got you, and if you say I didn't get you, you're lying. So it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. I guess I have. My mind was spinning too fast last night. And I know this video will be a day late, but happy Mother's Day to all the... For the last 10 years, I say on Facebook, Happy Mother's Day to all the single moms with stripper bodies. So I made that post today, 5 in the morning, so everybody can see it. All the negative people will leave in the comments. Anyways, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Liz, Amy, and all you moms out there. This piece I left overnight. This is going to be another Jordy Does video. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. This is the chair. Today I'm going to get this. Already feels later. I'm going to get the I brought my projector. I'm going to put a big salmon on here, just a basic nice silhouette thing of a salmon. But first of all, and then I got to do a memorial piece for my good family's father just passed away. I got to carve Larry excuse me, I got to carve Larry Dibbs owl on books for his mother. I got to go to Vancouver Island. I got to carve at two people's yards in Lake Cowichan. There might be I talked to a fellow here in Langley. He's got a 12-foot stump in his yard. He might want me to carve an owl on that. I haven't heard from him. I know he's on vacation in Hawaii or something right now, but he said he might give me a shout when he gets back. It wasn't confirmed. But, and some other things I got to do. But the first thing I got to do, this wood spirit. And, I'm wearing the Larry Dibbs logo shirt today, everybody. These shirts are my Teespring, my shirt store. Listed below. It's a way you can support the channel. Still love it, Larry. Thanks, buddy. Larry Dibbs drew this up for me. And a fellow named Frankie Bell did all the computer work. There's still going to be one more darker. This one's like a happy, friendly one. But Larry's going to do one more that's got lightning in it, more darker. And the gnome might be like a skeleton gnome, the Grim Reaper gnome. And I got Carving Fusion on the sleeves. I did get Larry a sweater, excuse me, a hoodie, and I got him some stickers too, so he'll be able to hand those out, because I hate mailing stuff. So, but let me get, thanks Larry, but let me get this, I don't know how long these, I want to get these out so they're in the morning sun, because I just put the clear coat on them yesterday, so the sun will, cook it on. These are for the, hey Tony, if you see this, glad that you like the carvings. These are for the fellow and his family that bought the gnome that I painted with like Lance there over in Texas. Lance was partying with a bunch of nurses last night. Attaboy. Lance's wife is a nurse, I believe. So, but I'll get this. Here's the owl too. So I don't put them in the sun because they'll bubble lots. So I like to, and I don't like to do it when it's too hot. But then it's on there now, so it won't bubble. So I'll put it in the sun today. So these are just going to be over here. I might as well just bring you guys along with me. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch. This is probably going to be a long video. But I got to bring this in here now. This chair. Oh no, I think the slab guy is coming today with the slabs. He said he was going to be here sometime. Today's Sunday. He said he's going to be here sometime Sunday morning. That's why I didn't fall. That's why I didn't go to sleep at like 4 in the morning. I'm like, oh no, because then I'll probably sleep through my alarm clock for 8:30, and I'll miss the slab guy because he's got some nice cedar log. I don't know if you guys can see, but he had like a 30-foot log. Yeah, he had a 30-foot log on his property. Maybe not that thick, but a nice clear cedar that he's cutting up for me and bringing for me too. So I don't know if he's going to make it today or not, but I got to bring this piece inside here. Let me turn the lights on and the compressor on. You guys will see that you guys see I made a pot of coffee. I got my thermos full of coffee, and I got another cup of coffee, another thermos full. But sooner or later, you'll see me starting to fade away, but I want to get the salmon on here. I got the exact same projector Ryan Cook has. Ryan says that's his most asked question. So, come on, fuck it. That's okay. Okay, let me go get my projector, and I got a bunch of chainsaws here today. I think I'm gonna use my I don't know if you guys can still hear the mic. Hear that compressor? There it goes, turned off. Well, I got lots of my saws here today. Actually, you guys can't see because I didn't move the camera. I'm just getting it, and yeah. But so, anyways. I would like to slice those logs, come start that memorial piece, because I got another log like this one. Yeah, so this is my 193. It needs a tune-up, but with 8-inch Forstner bark, you buy these on Amazon for like 40 or 60 bucks or something. And this bar works just perfect for me. You don't need the expensive Canon bars. I don't care what anybody says. Works good for me. It's not a dime tip, it's a quarter tip. But because when I use dime tips on these gas saws, I always melt the tip because I can't get the oil to spit out good enough on these. I don't know, it's just a myth I can't solve. Okay, so here's the projector I use. It's called the Victsing. It's like 80 or 100 bucks on Amazon. It's Wi-Fi. So you can see there, it's kind of on the log. I gotta close this door. But first of all, I'll have to stand this up like this. Not like this, but like this. But first of all, I gotta find a picture of a salmon. But I'm not gonna be able to film this doing it because, well, I'm filming on my phone and I gotta do it with my phone, so I'll get the salmon on there. Okay, so I'm doing a screen recording. All I did is Google outline of salmon. So go to images, and here you go. So the second one from the right looks pretty good, but I need it longer. I think this one on the left, it's pretty basic. It kind of looks like a salmon, it kind of doesn't. This one's good on the left, but it's kind of like here's some, those black ones are nice. So you just kind of scroll through till you find something that you're happy with. I like that one in the middle there that has the mountains on it. That's pretty neat. I could do something like that. You guys could too. So I think that one on the right there, that dog salmon's pretty good, but who wants, or it's like a friggin' sockeye that's spawning or something. I don't know. I think, well, that's a pretty good one here. Yeah, I think I like this one. It's got a little bit of curve in the tail. So what I'm going to do here is, what I do is I sideswipe my phone, I take a screenshot, right? And then I go like this, and then I save it. So that's it. So then I put this on the projector with my phone. You got a smart share button. So right now it's trying to connect to my Wi-Fi. So I got to get this all done, everybody. Okay, so here's the picture in my picture album, right? I just thought I'd show you guys more. So where's the smart share button? Yeah, I got to move this. So in the top right corner, you can see like an eye there. See that? It's an app you get on your phone. See that play button with the things going around it? Maybe you'll see me push it with my finger. That's smart share. Now I don't know if you guys are going to see this on the screen recording. See projector? Now I hit this projector. Start now. Now it's connecting. So it should connect. And then once it connects with the projector, then I'll see the salmon picture on the log. That's how easy it is. Okay, so there you go. That's how I had the projector set up. You can watch, it's still projecting on the thing. Watch. See my hand on the log? But I can't film with the thing on there. Anyways, time to turn that off and wrap this projector up. Man, I gotta keep up with the coffee today. I made the actually coffee really powerful. Where'd I put that bag? And it just gives you this bag when you buy it. And I just put it in there and then it's done. It's really that easy. So many carvers use projectors for their things. I don't use it that often because I don't really carve that much realistic things for the projector, but it would be better if I got into the habit of it. But you can see the salmon on the log now, right? So now what I got to do is fire up my saw and cut true to the line on that. Let me get caught up here. Stand by. I just want to point something out here to everyone. Like, if you watch this will be the third video of this chair. I probably won't even finish it today. But if you watch the first two, is that a bug hole or no? Watch the first videos. Well, doing this, I just did a time lapse, but it was pretty wet. It feels a little bit drier now from facing the sun. It didn't crack or nothing. The center of the wood's right here. It's off the piece, so the center would crack here. Meaning the center would come up here, so less chance of it cracking here. But just because it was the center of the wood's going to be wet because it dries last, right? I think that's how it goes. So I'm expecting this to be a lot drier than the inside that I carved. I'm going to carve it about that thick all the way around. Not too much depth. Who knows, I could even give it some things to him. We'll see how it looks once I cut around it. But I got to make sure that I'm good on my lines so I don't, because you can make if you don't cut nice on the outside of the lines and I cut in here, you can make your fish look deformed. That's why I don't do that much realism carving, but put your chops on, Jordy. You're only using a little saw today. It's only a little tiny saw with a little 8-inch cannon bar on it, but you haven't slept. It doesn't matter if you haven't slept. Any day could be the day that you could slip with your saw, cutting, slip, hit your leg. Don't want to go to the hospital. No hospitals. Hospitals are not good. Okay, so I got these suckers. That's the morning sun up there. Let's see if I can show them to you. You know, because even this one, though this one has 3 coats of finish on it, the dust will still stick to it. It's in the shop, right? So it's good to have it out in the sun to... So there they are. I like them. I'm going to take a picture of that, right, actually. Okay, so it's only 6:45 in the morning. I'm filming in 4K today. Silly me, it takes a lot more editing. Takes a lot longer. This guy's going today. But anyways, what I'm going to start doing, this wood is driftwood. All in these cracks here, I don't know if you can see, but let me tell you, there's sand in there. So my saws get so friggin' dull so fast. Not my one that I used yesterday, but my little one got that I was using got dull super fast. I seen sparks. That's a good way to see it. Little tiny sparks. That's a good way to tell sand's in your wood. So that's how deep I cut it. So now what you saw me do is heat up my bit with my torch to get rid of all the wood out of there. That's a trick you can do. Let me make sure this, first of all, let me put my cigarette, let me make sure this mic's working properly. Yeah, okay, it says it's working. So, this is just a cheap Amazon mic. Now I got my die grinder, the one that David Grass, hi Grass, if you watch this. He bought this for me in Texas and sent it to me last year. But I'm going to go around, clean up this edge. I'm not going to do any detail carving on here yet. There was, you guys, there's some super chippy parts in this. Like, right here. It's okay, it is what it is. Right down here, a huge piece, like right here. Yeah. I should stretch before I carve. This huge piece chipped right out of here. Boom, flew off, almost hit me in the face. So, that's why it chipped out. That's why I carved just some kind of lines there, some swoosh lines. But so I'm going to start off, I'm going to do a time lapse. I'm going to start off with this 1/4 inch Kutzall silver burr. This is the original. Then I'm going to probably use this Kutzall shaping disc. Be super careful when you use these, everybody. I should have a guard on this. I do not. And I should have a handle on this. I do not. So if I get hurt, that's my own fault. And possibly this sander. Depends how wet the wood is. But it seems pretty dry. You know, with you guys get the Kutzalls, like stuff like this and that burr down below in the description, right? You'll see a link to get to the Kutzall site. Use the code CFusion. You'll save yourself 5%. I'm the best used car salesman there is. Well, I think I am anyways. But what was I going to say with this? Just be super careful. Because these grinders have a lot of power. They spin super fast. This thing kicks back. I'm telling you, if it hits you, look out. Just be extra careful. And one thing too, I might as well say it now again. I say it once in my videos once in a while. Do not, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says, how good with tools and grinders in your hands you are. Do not use the chainsaw discs. You get the discs like this, and they got the chainsaw chain on the outside of it. Do not use those. I know many people that have had to have surgery not knowing that they shouldn't use them, and they're death wheels. Do not use those. If you got one, take it off your grinder, throw it in the garbage. Do it right now. You don't have to listen to me, but I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to save yourself. I'm trying to save you from an injury. I suggest you throw it in the garbage. That's all I'll say. Please, for me and all the other chainsaw carvers out there. Or anybody out there. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing some people get... No, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Okay? So time lapse, I'm going to do that. Clean this up. And then hopefully this doesn't chip off. Uh-oh. Watch this. I got to be so careful around this. And this one too. Uh-oh. Oh, well, if they chip off, I'll just tell Walter Bourgeau. Say, what do you mean? It wasn't a salmon fight. And it's a salmon, an otter bit off its friggin' fin. What do you think, man? Can't carve you a normal looking salmon. It's got a bit in a war or something. One more thing, since I was preaching about safety and that death wheel, the chainsaw disc thing that goes on there. Safe dust masks. Very important to wear dust masks. Some of you might ask why I'm not wearing my Air Pro Air Shield dust mask, like the one that covers my face that has the filters in it and the batteries in it and stuff. Well, because I need to get new filters. I've taken that apart, blown out the filters too much. The filters are actually kind of done. I just got to wait till I can get some new filters for it. So I'll be using this one. I got to change these filters. These filters probably been in here for like 5 years. Yoo-hoo! But so, like, since this is a Jordy Does series, I can just stand here, not do anything, and talk. There's my other mic stand. I can just stand here and talk all day and not do anything. But I want to get this done. The backside, it's a little bit damp. I'll try it. If it's too wet, I'll put it aside for a couple days. But then I'm going to start the memorial piece from for my buddy Gordy's late father and Mrs. Burnside and his brother Greg and his sister Sandra. So, anyways, I'm going to take a little bit more of a break. Hope they don't chip off. And, yeah, we'll do a time lapse. If any of you are still watching this, you know, these chainsaw videos, it's so much easier for me to do just Jordy Does because it takes a lot more editing, but it takes less effort filming, making sure I get the perfect view and the perfect stuff, right? So, anyways. Hey, what are you up to? Where you going? Hey, come back here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Don't mess with the bunnies. Leave the bunnies alone. There's not only one. There's two, and there was a baby one. There was a little small one. Sorry, bunny, but I need to get in my car. I need to get my earbuds. Guess they're out having their morning feed. Hop away. Hey, bunny. You know bunny? There you go. Here's a shout out for you, bunny. Hop, hop. Hop, hop. Okay, bye. Okay, so I figured this would be a good time to stop. I did pull out my Dremel. Remember, everybody, I'm just trying to make a silhouette, right? Like, it's not supposed to be a crazy detailed salmon. But, so let's give you the full... I sanded it with, I didn't film, but I used this. And I used my Dremel with the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr on here. Come on, zoom in. The 1/8, and I'm using a Dremel 4300. But so why I stopped is because, well, this happens, right? I already said this wood is chippy. So look, you know, like, that's going to bust out. So I sanded it, and I left this. I didn't sand this yet. So I thought to myself, what's the best solution for that? Do I want to pull it right off and clamp it back on? I got some STARBOND super glue here. I think it should be pretty dry. I'm going to pour it in here, let it drip down here, and use a wood clamp up there that I got my wood clamps. So I'll get that done. I don't need to film. I'm just going to open it up, pour the glue down there, clamp it closed, let it dry, forget about it. Oh well, might as well keep filming. So what I always do, I'm not no pro at this, but I just kind of set up my thing to make sure. Actually, hold on. These things are junk. Make sure I'm able to do it. So yeah, I know that will work. So, and it's funny, somebody said, left a comment on my video. Thanks for the stuff. Left a comment saying I should wear the rubber gloves. I call them rubber Dr. Liz gloves when I put a clear coat on, because that clear coat gets into your skin and it can really screw up your nerves in your hand and stuff like that. So that was an excellent point. When I was doing the clear coat yesterday, my hand was black yesterday. I had to sit in the bath for like an hour to, I didn't clean it off right away. And I still got this stuff on my hands. But yeah, they're black with it. So, but I'm sorry I'm not wearing, this is the thicker stuff. So I want to make sure it really gets in there. You can watch it travel down there. I can see it going down on the inside there. See it? Keep it open. Here goes Mr. Impatience. So I think that will be good. That's all the way down. I kind of want to. Fine, just leave that and forget about it. It's dripping out the bottom. You guys can see? Perfect. Now just let it do a thing. Doesn't matter if it's got to wait a day. What am I going to do next? This wood is still a little bit wet. Yeah, it sure is. Not that wet, but I found a real wet pocket in here. It was kind of like a punky, but not that bad. So I don't know if I want to kind of just leave this. Let's see, I can give you a full 360. I text my slab guy. I haven't heard back from him yet. So that's that. You can see how the wood's wet because it's fuzzy like that, right? Oh yeah, I made a quick pattern with my with this thing here. This Kutzall shaping disc. I just kind of bumped it. Just give it a bit more character. So, I could spin it. Yeah, maybe I'll spin it around and carve that. I can feel just a little bit moist. I wish I had my my moisture tester thing here. I'm gonna get one of those 3-point cutters, and I'll draw the net on first. And then I'll try carving it in, and then I'll spray paint this stuff black and then sand it so it really pops. If you didn't see the first video, that's a boat up there. I got to fix it. I got to cut this down lower. But it's just, and then a moon or a sun, and the fishing net's coming off the boat. It's my buddy's, Walter's old boat. It was called the Minnow. And yeah, it was a great old boat. Probably doesn't look like the Minnow. Walter's going to complain. He just goes, that will not be the. Walter's a Frenchman. That is not the Minnow. How could you say that is the Minnow? Well, then I'll say, well, then Walter, if you don't like it, fucking take a shit on it. All right, I can officially say this net is well, it's one of those nets that they use in Asia, and they keep on doing patchwork on it, and you don't know which way the strings are going and stuff like that. So that's kind of what's up with that net. And I will not be painting it black to make it highlight there. Like, it's nice here. That's okay. But down here, come on. Like I said from the beginning, it's abstract. This is not a very nice piece of cedar to carve. I'll tell you that right now. It's not very nice at all. Everything's fuzzy. It's not even that wet. And, well, it's just not nice cedar to carve. That's the bottom line. So, like, I tried to do an undercut underneath this boat. You can just see it's a friggin' mess. See that stuff? It's just a friggin' mess, and it's a nightmare to carve. But you gotta get through it, right? Like, I already got so much invested in this. I gotta get through it. So here's another weapon that I got. This is it's called a right angle drill. Okay, and these little sanding pads that you get on here, they're not, I don't know if they're in my Amazon store or not, but let's see. They're just like this. This is 1/4 inch shaft. You can get smaller ones for Dremels too, the 1/8, and they just screw on like this. Let me put the camera on the tripod, and I'll put my dust mask on, and I'll just show you an example. But because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that. That's a good sander to get into tight spaces, and I can sand out here and try and get in here, and you know. So you got to do the best that you can do. Okay, so I got my dust mask on. I'm not going to be able to talk, but you see it just unscrews like this. Just I just Google like 1/8 1/4 inch sander discs or whatever, round sander discs on Amazon or eBay. I know they sell lots on Amazon. They're really cheap too, and you can get them so like they're like Velcro. They call them hook and. Or just Google hook and loop sanders and keep on. Amazon it. You can get them. They're Velcro, so they just peel on and off. So let's give this a try. I almost need a more aggressive one. I got more aggressive ones here. Sorry. Well, I'm not wearing my friggin' hat. Okay, so like I said, I'm wearing my dust mask, so it's hard to talk. But you can get ones like this. They're 90 degrees that hook onto your drill. Right, so that would go into your drill right there. And then you could put the thing in the key thing here. The check. I think that's in my Amazon store. You can find this just Amazon 90 degree drill. Okay, so, and they also make ones like this. So I'll give this one a try. And it screws on the same thing. They're all pretty well standard. Okay. Make sure it's spinning the right direction. So there's my. Now I'll use this one on the net. take my mask off. I'm gonna get some black paint and paint inside those windows anyways. Man, it's terrible. It's like first growth cedar, but I think the thing is it's just too wet. That's the bottom line. Okay, so I'll clean that up after. I think once this piece is dry, it's probably best to put cedar on this. Because then you can put the cedar on the high points and get some neat color pops on there too. But I'd say let it dry for a good, I don't know, week. Then this side, the carved wood will be dry. Doesn't mean that all the inside's dry. See, just kind of rustic, just kind of giving it highlights. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going for, well, I'm already way past the budget that Tyler has for this. Well, no, yeah, I'm probably on pretty well budget, but it's good to do things for old friends too, right? So I think I need to get a really fine thing on my Dremel and carve that out so it's not you know, here's a perfect example. Let me make sure this mic's working. If you're really worried about, like, if you're trying to make a masterpiece and you're worried about things like this or just little cut marks, you could always put a background in here, like put a bunch of holes, whatever it's called. I don't care. You don't have to, all the pros out there that put the holes in the pieces to fill the background, you don't have to tell me the name of it because I really don't care. No, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Let me hook up that nylon wheel. Where is it? Where's my stuff here? I got so much stuff happening. I got out all the tools today. It's only like 9:30 in the morning too. Look at all the stuff I got out here today. That's what happens. You make a mess, but okay. Where's my friggin' drill? Oh, probably haven't. There it is. This nylon wheel on here. That will get in there. And that will clean up some of the burning around it too. I'm just going to do this quick. I think I'm going to be pretty well done with this. I might turn it around, look at the salmon, burn around it quickly, just to speed it up a bit. Oh! You shouldn't drill with your hand on the chuck. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Looks like a boat in a net, a Chinese net. Anyways, looks like waves, doesn't it? It's just too wet. I'm going to spin this around, see if I can lightly burn around that salmon. All the textures I put in there. 9:30, I haven't heard from my, oh, I got the thing on. Is that crazy glue dry yet? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, seems like it. So, let me have a little break here, and then we'll burn around this salmon. Let's get out and get some sunshine on us. Say hi to our friend, the little baby cow. That's okay, I'm not going to hurt you. Where are you going? I thought we were friends. There's the dad or the mom. I thought we were pals. Anyways, it's a beautiful day out. Don't know why I'm wearing this long sleeve shirt. Let's see if we can get up to this cow. Judy and Scott took all their carvings that I did for them. Well, this cow wants grass. That's what this cow wants. Hold on. I don't know how well you guys can see. Did you see the cow? Hi. How are you? Here you go. Don't bite my fingers. Okay, you don't want the roots, but here. Don't bite my fingers. There you go. Some more. There's the root. Don't eat the root. Yep, there goes the root. Smart. They're smart. Get all this grass to eat here. Can I pat ya? Hello. Come here. Nice cow. Okay, see you later. Anyways, don't forget your coffee mug, Jordy. So this wood here is, I got lots of it. This is, I just carved up. It's swamp willow. It carves. Once it's dry, it carves super, super awesome. The farmer, they're cutting down these trees here because they're a mess. He says they're basically like a weed. I told him, I says, actually, you know what? The wood carve is really super good. He goes, yeah, but you know what, Jordy? That stuff does not last outdoor at all. It just melts away. But I'm still going to get some chunks of that tree when they cut it down, just put it aside. But another thing too, it cracks pretty bad. See the crack in there? But you know, you can get 4 wood spirits out of that right there. Just split it where the cracks are. Anyways, I think Judy and Scott might have left me a cart. But I'll have my break and then we'll burn the thing. I'm kind of slowly fading away. It's only like 9:45. We're going to burn this around the salmon. And then I'm going to pull another piece and sharpen my chainsaw, my 500i. Take down the rakers, cut it. And so it can breathe. The wood will dry out. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so I think it's pretty well done. I just need to get this on here, the slab. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, this was a miserable piece of cedar to carve. And there's a koi fish. I signed it right there. So I'll let them decide what they want to do, if they want to cedar it or put a clear coat on it. I hope this microphone's working. I don't want to do a voiceover. The cedar guy called me. He's got a big trailer full of slabs and cedar for me. I'm bugging out. Like I said, I haven't slept. I got to make some room in here to put the slabs because you don't want those to get wet because they'll start warping. So most of the slabs are going to be cut up for Christmas trees anyways this year, but all this area right here, needs to be cleaned out. But anyways, I got to get busy here. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm not even going to film. I'm going to charge the camera. So then when I get the stuff here, then I can show you guys. Getting hot now, aren't ya? Getting hot now, aren't ya? Oh yeah, direct sun. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Oh, almost there. Almost there! No microphone, don't care. Don't care. That's it, I got left. Shout out to Studio on the Lake. Anybody thinks chainsaw carving's easy is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see the logs I got here. Cedar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 logs. Slabs. He's got 4 more pieces of that cedar for me. There, it was 1 log. He's got 4 more pieces he'll bring this week. These are 2-inch slabs. 2 or something. These are like 3 and 4-inch slabs. All these here, I'll show you guys in a minute. I just gotta have a break. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'll tell you that. And I'm not gonna lie. I got some T3s at home and I'm gonna pop a couple tonight. Might get a little high. Sleep in tomorrow. But I'll show you guys the... Don't use painkillers, kids, to get high. But I need to take some painkillers tonight because I'm freaking sore as hell. So here's a perfect piece for the Christmas tree. I'll put my boot on it for size reference. Okay. Christmas tree. These, I'm going to use them for benches or whatever. And my coffee tables, those wood spirit coffee tables. I paid them for this stuff last year. And these, look at these cedar slabs. I'll put my hand by it. So this is a perfect Christmas tree size. Boom. This one, cut this in half. Perfect Christmas tree size. 3 inches. Self-standers. That's $100, $200, $300 right there. Or $125 a tree this year. I'm not too sure what I'm going to carve. But I'm going to start carving Christmas trees pretty damn soon. I don't want these things sitting in here. Now here's the cedar log. Those guys don't want to be on YouTube. So, this is the log I showed on the video that I cut with my saw. There's my cut. But I couldn't fit it in my car. But this is the log that I think I showed on that video when I was at his property. It's not the worst. It's not the best. The grain I'm talking about. See the grain? It's nice. But when I'm going to carve this cedar, I got to cut all this softwood off. All the way around the whole log. But I'm getting sizes like this to carve more owls. I'm going to get stuff like this, start carving bears if I can get to it. You see this? That looks like it's a wind line crack. Now I can't see my screen, my phone's dying. So, and then there's another one. There's another one. So I got to figure this crap out and get everything into place. And then I still got to deal with that stuff out there, bring that stuff back in. Oh boy, it's a nightmare. See, after I charge my phone, everything's cleaned up. Don't take painkillers to get high. Do you know what you call that? You call that no strength. I got no strength left. I gotta wheel these inside now. And these are friggin' heavy. Soaking wet. This dolly here. Anyways, I gotta charge the phone more. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to wheel that in here. Comes the ditch. Fuck that, they can stay here. I know they can warp like that, but I have no strength. Those are like 150 pounds each. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I don't have my microphone in and I got my phone charging, but I'm gonna try it. I don't go down without a fight. These are like, I don't even know how long, see how long these are. Seven feet 4 inches by 29 inches. Some of you might be like, oh yeah, Jordy, you can lift this stuff no problem. If you moved around much wood around like I have today, you wouldn't be saying that. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I was saying, some of you might be like, oh, Jordy, you can do that, no problem. Those aren't that heavy. They're 7 feet 4 inches long by, 29 inches wide. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't have my mic hooked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a tarp over these so they don't split here. Just leave it loose. Wind will get up under there. I'm just going to rest the tarp on there. I'll put my foot there so you guys can see reference size. How thick is this? Where's my tape measure? How thick is this one? 6 inches. All these are going to be, all these bottom ones are going to be Christmas trees. Maybe even these ones. This one, I just left it on here because I'm going to cut the tabletops when I come back next time. Now I got to go get the stuff on the dollies that's sitting out in the sun. So let's see. I'll let this chair, I'm going to make a nice seat for it with a slab, and then I might make it overhang so, you know, kind of attach a little table to the seat so he can put his beer there and put his smokes and an ashtray there. I think that would be pretty neat to do. For actually, think about it. What did I get done? I carved a bit of the chair. I forget what else I did. This owl, I'll put it inside the Carving Fusion warehouse. There. Let's end the video. You guys don't need to see me and hear me whining anymore. Let's end the video here so you guys can see the pack. So I stand beside the wood. See how much I got. It's going to be a nice, probably put a tarp over here. It'll be a nice desk for me to use. I'm starting to carve Christmas trees really soon. Just get them done with. I'm starting to carve Christmas trees before I carve pumpkins. Remember one year I carved like 60 pumpkins? I'd rather carve trees than pumpkins. One year I carved like 110, 15 Christmas trees 2 years ago. But this will be the screen. This will be the picture, the screen picture, the thumbnail for this video. And I'll put Jordy Does right here. My green letters that I always use so you guys recognize my videos. The green letters with the black outlines. Some other people do it too because they want people to think that you're going to go watch Carving Fusion. I didn't invent the green letters with the black outlines, but that's kind of my thing that I've been using constant. And I see some people use it sometimes. The green letters with the black outlines to make you guys think that you're going to watch a Jordy video. I don't even know. Oh, I can't even fucking. I'm done. That's it. Carving Fusion over out. Don't shit your pants. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm going home. I'm going to have like a 2-hour-long hot bath, eat some ice cream, and take some Tylenols. Hope everybody's great. Thanks for watching. Bye.